All right, welcome back to our Tottenham Career Mode. So we're in the January transfer window, but much like last episode, we're going to get through a lot in this one. I'm hoping for this season to last 2 more episodes, including this one. So basically in this episode, I'm going to try to get to maybe the middle of March. Honestly, I'm going to see how far we can get. I'm just going to try to get as far as possible. And that is because next gen comes out in 2 days. So we need to wrap this season up. So with that in mind, I'm not going to show every quick sim we do, but I'm probably going to sim a lot of Premier League games off camera. We've won it for 2 seasons in a row and we have an 11-point lead. So I'm not too fussed even if we lose the Premier League title. These last 2 episodes of season 3 are going to be Champions League only. So that is a plan. Things might go a little quick, but we'll see how far we can get. Also, you guys wanted me to try doing Lo Celso's contract manually, which we'll try. So Lo Celso contract negotiation. He isn't open to renewing his contract. All right, so it's pretty much up to Lo Celso at this point if he wants to decide to move or not. I don't like this Barcelona deal, but maybe if I can get Ansu Fati off it and maybe like 150 million, we could do something like that possibly. And I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm just gonna reject that. We'll see if we get any other offers for him. All right, so Hugo Lloris has finally been sold. He's gone to Inter for 18.5. His value went down because he's 36 now, but we still got 14.5 million for him. Hugo Lloris sadly leaves Spurs. I think it was just his time to leave. All right, so we're at the end of January. So this is how the month went. We lost to Birmingham City in the FA Cup. So we're already out of the FA Cup, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. We beat West Ham, Newcastle, and Chelsea, and we drew with Liverpool. So there hasn't been an offer for Lo Celso up until now. So 153 million for Lo Celso. But the thing is, if I don't accept this, say I reject this, and then I simulate past deadline day, will Lo Celso be sold automatically? That is what I'm unsure about. Maybe I can negotiate like a crazy price for him. If they accept it, Maybe that is what we'll do. All right, they accept 197.5 million for Lo Celso. That is a lot of green. I was not expecting them to accept that, but all right. Basically 200 million for Lo Celso for a bench player. All right, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. We'll see if he accepts it. He probably will, but we will see. All right, Lo Celso has been sold for basically 200 million. All right, I'm kind of sad about that. I did not even want to sell him, to be honest. I did not think they would accept that, but they did. From a business perspective, 200 million for a bench player doesn't start. That is a pretty good deal. So now what do we do? So Zaniolo could come up and be fine being his replacement. He could be fine doing that. The only thing is we wouldn't have a right winger on the bench. So it's like, what do we do? Do we replace Lo Celso with another cam? Do we buy a winger? I mean, our right wingers, 82 Sessegnon, 80 Bale. It might make sense to go after a winger instead of a cam because we already have Zaniolo. He's only 23. He's gonna grow too. So I don't think it would make much sense buying like an 85 plus cam. I think it would make more sense to buy a right winger. So we'll see what the market looks like for a right winger. I mean, we could go after Ousmane Dembele because now we have the money for that. Cheaper options could be Adama Traore, Trincao. I mean, we could get them. I feel like Edwards and De La Vega just aren't good enough. Like we might as well start Sessegnon on the bench than paying for them. I would buy Aouar, but I kind of like Camavinga. You know, if we sign Aouar, that means less time for Camavinga. And Camavinga has a lot of potential. So I think selling Lo Celso has opened up a spot on the bench for Camavinga permanently. I mean, Kubo would be a good option too. I kind of like the idea of getting Dembele because he's left-footed. So we can make him a right winger and he'd be perfect. So I think, I mean, we'll put in an offer for him, see what they say. But I think he would be my favorite option here. All right, so they accept 163 million. His value is crazy. His release clause is 320 million. 87 rated, 25. That still leaves us with a decent amount of money in our budget still. So if you think about it, we sold Lo Celso, replacing him with Dembele. Kind of makes sense. Zaniolo comes up as the backup cam, and then Dembele comes in as a backup right winger. I think that just makes the most sense, and we are going to do it. All right, Ousmane Dembele, welcome to Spurs. We'll give him number 14 maybe. What about 17? Well, 17 sounds better. Yeah, we'll just give him 17. And then we will make him into a right winger. Shouldn't take that long. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And he will be our backup right winger. So I think that was a decent bit of business. Lo Celso is gone. Camavinga comes up as a backup midfielder. And then Dembele is the backup right winger. I would say that's not bad business at all. Now we still have a chunk of money, but honestly, I don't think we need anything. Look at this team. This team is just insane. What do we even possibly need? I mean, a new center back, I guess, to replace Toby. But we're not selling him. And I think he's fine for this season as a backup center back. So that is something to do in that possible rebuild video we're going to do, where we're going to sim like 5 seasons ahead. I think we'll save this money for when we do that video. So that is it. Lo Celso sold, Dembele in. This is the team that we're finishing season 3 with. All right, so now we are just simming to this Bayern Munich game. We draw with Leicester, and then we beat Watford 2-1. So now it is Bayern Munich, first leg in the Champions League. Oh, now we get an offer for Onana. That's nice. So we delegated that offer, and now it is time to make Dembele a right winger. His overall shouldn't change. No, it doesn't, but he's now a right winger. All right, so Bayern Munich in the Champions League. This tie could pretty much define our season. They have an interesting team. Dolberg, Neves, Maguire, Sane. So they look like a pretty decent team, but just look at our team. We should win the Champions League this season. This team is so OP. So we need to get it done in this first away leg. Let's just jump straight into it. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's get this job done. We need to set the tone in this game. Set the tone for what we're going to do in the Champions League. If we somehow got knocked out by Bayern, that would be a disaster. So we need to score some away goals in this leg. Start this tie off right. That is what we're going to try to do, even though Bayern Munich have a very, very decent team. All right, they're having a lot of possession to start this game out. Try and get this ball back. We win it there. Now we can actually get some possession. Ball out to Son. Get that into Dele. Play that to Son. Let's get it back to Region. Into Dele. Kane. Kane is in space. Oh, what a save by Neuer. Leroy Sané coming forward. Gets past a few. Ball is back into Donnarumma. All right. That was pretty dangerous. Thankfully, we come out of that not conceding. What kind of pass was that? That was... I guess I will take blame for that. Kimmich wins that. Gonna swing this corner in. Kane. Decent header. If someone could get onto that, could have been a chance. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but we will take that. Son puts that in. I don't know what they're doing at the back. They just put this little pass in, and I'm pressing with Kane. Wins it back, plays it to Son, and that is the first goal of this game. All right. We have not been playing that well in this game, so I will take that and run with it. 1-0, that is an away goal. Could be very important. All right, start of this second half, 1-0 up. Bayern are putting up a actually pretty decent fight in this game. So it's nice to have a 1-goal lead. I would like to score some more away goals. To Dembele. Dele is in so much space for no reason. Neuer. Oh, Dele, you could have put that down on the rebound. Dele, that should be 2-0. That is very upsetting. Ball into Gnabry. Good challenge by Skriniar. That's a foul, apparently. Region gets that. Did not mean to pass it there. We are just going to clear this. Did not mean to do that. All right, 20 minutes left. They have looked dangerous in this game. We just can't get our passes out for some reason. We cannot get our passes out, and they have been very hard to dispossess at times. Ball out to Ricardo Pereira. They are just dominating possession. Regulon steals that, and now we can finally bring this forward. Son, go on a run. They're very pushed forward. So what kind of pass is that? I would love another goal in this game. Dembele. Oh, these passes. Why are these passes so bad? These are passes that we do all the time. We just can't do them in this game. Dolberg's allowed to come forward. Thankfully, Kimmich steals that. I see Bergwijn. I see him. A lot of space. This should be 2. Bergwijn, please. Thank you. Man, we have had no possession this game at all, but it looks like we're going to win it 2-0 away from home. Good run by Bergwijn. Good finish. That is 2 very, very big away goals. And that is full time. That is how this game ends. So we win the first leg away from home. That is a very, very good start to this knockout stage. All right, so we have simmed to the second leg. Like I said, we're going to sim a lot of games in these last 2 episodes. So after beating Bayern Munich, we beat Everton 1-0. We drew with Southampton, and we beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. So now it is time for the second leg, round of 16 against Bayern Munich. We have a 2-0 lead, which is good. but it's not a huge lead. It's really not a huge lead. So let's not waste any time. Let's see what we can do in this second leg, possibly try to make it to the quarterfinals. All right, come on. We had a decent first leg. I would have liked us to play better, but 2-0 win away from home. Cannot complain too much about that. So let's try and get this job done. Make it to the quarterfinals as I just run into their player. See what we can do. Ball into Ndombele. Dele's in some space. Plays that to Kane. Plays that to Kane. Oh, that's 1-0 already in this game. What a good start to this second leg. Just like that. Their defense is pretty pushed forward. Probably why they keep the ball so well. But we find a hole and Kane puts that in. All right, that is a very, very good start to this game. Ndombele plays that to Region. A lot of room for Son. This could see... Oh, I pushed it too far forward. Oh, that's my fault. That could have sealed this tie. That one goal could have sealed it. Could not decide whether to fake shot to the right, just take a shot. And that hesitation killed the chance. That ball gets to Bergwijn though. Can try and cross this in. Decent looking cross, but Neuer catches it. Belly into Kane. Oh, that's a good one too. That is a good one too. That is a good one too. Another heavy touch from Kane though. Heavy touch from Son and a heavy touch from Kane. As they just pass that out. See, if we can get this ball out, we could have a chance. If we can get it out, we can have a chance. But Bergwijn is offside. Kane might get onto this. He will. Gonna take this with Son, but the ref blows the whistle. All right, first half done. 1-0 lead. Good first half in terms of we didn't concede. So this game isn't settled yet, but a goal from us would probably settle it at this point. Play that to Dele. Into Kane and Ndombele. Beautiful run. Neuer comes out, but Ndombele puts that in. I think that seals it. I think that goal has sealed our ticket to the Champions League quarterfinals. Good passing, good run from Ndombele. He always makes these very good runs into the box, and that is a good finish. I think 2-0, 4-0 in aggregate. I think this game is over. We're going to bring on Camavinga. Let's do Dembele. Once we get those subs on, I think I'm just going to jump to result. Because this is a very, very big hill for Bayern to try and climb. All right, subs coming on. We're going to jump to results. Barring something ridiculous, we should be good. And we are good. All right, 2-1. Leroy Sané scored, but other than that, nothing else happened. And we make it to the Champions League quarterfinals. So it is time to find out who we have in the quarterfinals, and it is Manchester City. So we get Man City in the quarterfinals. Real Madrid, Inter, PSG, Fenerbahce. They've made it this far. Man City, Spurs, Atletico Madrid, and Liverpool. So Man City, pretty much our rivals this whole series, and they're back again. Just had to happen like that. So there's only 2 games between this Man City game. We drew with Brighton and we drew with Burnley. So I think we're going to play the first leg in this episode, and then in the next one, we will finish the season because we're actually already in April. So we've made a decent amount of progress in this episode. So first leg away from home. This will be the last game of this episode. This could make or break our season. Our rivals in this whole series could send us home heartbroken. So we're going to try and prevent that from happening. Let's jump into this and see what we can do. Champions League quarterfinals against Man City. All right, this is quite a big game. Anthony Martial from Man United is playing up top, which is hilarious. But I would love a 5-0, a 4-0. We've done it to Man City before, so I would love to do that in this game. We'll see what we can do. The CPU has been actually playing pretty well with competitor mode off. So I'm actually kind of nervous, but we have to try and be confident. It's just I can't get the ball off them. That is the hardest thing about this. They seem to be playing a lot better with competitor mode off. That is what I've noticed in the past few episodes. Will that translate to next gen? That is the question. Give that to Bergwijn. That was a great steal from Kimmich. Bergwijn is coming forward. So much space, and that is the first goal of this game. What are their center backs doing? Bergwijn should not have that much room. Why can't they program center backs to close down? Look at him. I guess he's not fast enough. I don't know. Am I being too harsh? I feel like the center backs should be doing more there. But screw Man City, I am taking that. 1-0 up, 16th minute. That is a good start. If they are just going to gift us goals, we are going to take them and run all the way to the semis with it. Like, look at this. Oh, this is so much space. This tie might be an easy one. It might be an easy one. It might be an easy one. What is their defense doing? That is shocking. Bergwijn scoring 2. Look at their center backs. They're so pushed forward. They're playing a lot like Bayern Munich. They're trying to keep the ball, so they have a really high defensive line. But if they lose the ball, you are screwed. Especially with Son and Bergwijn on both wings. All right. 21st minute, 2-0. That's 2 away goals. And we are looking good in this tie. Ball out to Sterling. Crossed in. Donnarumma catches that. Catches that like a man. Move out to Son. Look at Dele in space. He's offside, I think. Yeah, he's offside. But did you see how much room he just had? If that pass was timed better, that could have been 3-0. Ball into Bernardo Silva. Back to João Cancelo. Pushed him down like a WWE wrestler. Cancelo into Bernardo Silva. Crosses that in. That looks kind of dangerous, but we clear that out. So just winning this ball back is the problem. They're just so hard to get the ball off of. We should clear that. We do. Son is going to get to this. Now spring forward. Kane, are you offside? I actually don't know. You're offside. That should have been 3. Just hold your run back a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, they have a free kick to end this first half. De Bruyne goes for a shot. Wall blocks that. This should be halftime, and it is. All right, 2-0. Good first half. We still had like barely any possession, feels like. Let's actually see what the game says. The game says we've had 37% possession. They've had 63. So they're dominating. But counterattacks look like they're deadly. If we get another one, we could seal this tie early. Bergwijn gets that to Kane. Dele. Good ball to Bergwijn. That is beautiful. Bergwijn on a hat trick is going to go across goal. Probably should have passed that. And I think that's off Ndombele for a throw-in for them. It is. All right, decent chance. That is pretty much our only chance of scoring in this game. Just plays like that because we cannot win this ball back. That to Ndombele. I don't know what kind of touch was that. And see, that's how we lose the ball. I don't even know what just happened there. Why was that touch so bad? Very thankful to be 2-0 up. Otherwise, I would be very upset in this game. Oh, so much room. Where is this room coming from? Dele. That's 3-0. That might seal it. 66th minute into the first leg. Literally our only way of scoring against Man City. This is hilarious. These counterattacks. If they were programmed better defensively, they would be so hard to beat, especially on Ultimate. So I guess lucky for us, they play with such a high defensive line. And we are up 3-0 against Man City. Because what I wanted, if we can get even more, that would just be icing on the cake. All right, Camavinga and Ousmane Dembele are on. As he almost just steals that throw-in. De Bruyne goes back out to Bernardo Silva. I don't know how he got past my defender there, but we win that. And we can bring this forward. Look at this space. If we don't seal it here, I am going to be very upset. Pass that to Dele. Finish that. That is tie sealed. It looks like we are already on our way to the semis. Let's see what their possession is. I'm just curious. Let's see what their possession is. 59% still. 59% possession, but losing 4-0. That is hilarious. 4 away goals. I don't think they're coming back from this. This is just FIFA being FIFA. Camavinga steals that. Only like a minute left. We get this ball out. We could possibly get another if my players want to run forward. Dele is running forward. That is a lot of space. Kane. Dembele sweat. Oh, Dembele puts that in the top left corner. I thought we messed that up. That is the first goal we've scored with Ousmane Dembele, and that is this tie sealed for sure. 5-0, 5 away goals. Pep, get your defense sorted. All right, 5-0. We are on our way to the semifinals. I said when this game started I wanted a 5-4-0er. That is exactly what we got. So that is job done. We got dominated on possession, but once again, that is job done. All right, so I went ahead and simmed the second leg against Man City. There was no way they were coming back. And we did advance the semis. We lost 1-0, but so it ended on 5-1 on aggregate. But it's time to find out who we have in the semifinals of the Champions League. It is gonna be Inter Milan. So Inter Milan in the semifinals of the Champions League. This is where we got knocked out last season. On the other side, it's PSG versus Liverpool. So we're gonna save that for the next episode. So other games we simmed, we drew with Burnley. We beat Arsenal 2-0, lost against Man City. We drew with Leeds 2-2. So Inter Milan, both legs, even the final if we can make it. Season finale is next episode no matter what. So no matter what happens, next episode, we are finishing season 3. So let's have a quick update on the Premier League table. I don't think I've shown it. So we are still in first with a 6-point lead over Liverpool. So 4 games to go, 6-point lead. Not a bad spot to be in. Could possibly win the Premier League title for the 3rd season in a row. I think at one point we had a huge lead, but we've been drawing some games, so that has diminished it. But 6-point lead, 4 games to go. Like I said, not a bad spot to be in. So Inter Milan semis, season finale in the next episode. I apologize if this episode was very quick. I'm just trying to get the season over with so we can start next gen, a fresh new career mode. So because of that, this season has unfortunately been cut short. But in season 1 and 2, we won basically every trophy there is except the Champions League. So in season 3, the Champions League was going to be our main focus anyways. But now it's pretty much our only focus. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm excited for next gen. I'm also excited to see if we can possibly win the Champions League to finish season 3. Hopefully we can do it. We're in form. This team is so insane. So I think we can do it. But in the next episode, we will find out. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, I would appreciate dropping a like on it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a great day.